Welcome back to the Hopium Den. Let's get high. Alright, we are coming at you from the new location. Thank you so much for the patience. The moving is always more time consuming than you anticipate. So we are still very much living out of boxes, but we're getting there. Just put me a little behind in terms of what I thought I was going to get done setting back up the gaming station. You know, there's other priorities like a kitchen and a bed, but we're here now. The station has been downgraded temporarily because the desk did not survive the move, so good old Amazon's working on that one for me. So, you know, we're figuring that out. Currently set up on a box, so this is very temporary. I did play around a little bit with the audio this morning, checking it, so hopefully it's a little better. I tried changing a few settings, trying to decrease that feedback. Alright, so we left off with the hunter bug nest still open, but we don't really have room for juveniles. Monster-wise, we were breeding our maximum dire and alligator to see if we could get greater energy steal, or the combo of greater and energy steal. I don't really know for sure that you can get both of those. They said they were inheritable, but I learned a little bit about some of those higher class traits. For example, total spininess, that will only pass on if the offspring spiny skin is more than 100. So I kind of wonder if that's going to be the case with like greater energy steal or greater life steal, that you can't breed both those into the same guy. The moral of that story is that we already have a couple guys with greater energy steal who are pretty darn good and have started getting those traits going. So if we don't have any luck on this one, that would be my second batch of alligators that I didn't get any combos, so I'm going to call that enough of a control to say you can't. I did end up having to redo a month or two of the last one. I didn't save again like a dummy. So really the only difference is when I redid the months, I didn't get that strong growth potion, which made me really sad that I didn't get to get that again. And instead I earned a little bit more money back. I don't really know how that worked out, but that's alright. Alright, a lot of talking, no action off the start. Sorry. So he's probably a cell. He's just normal energy and spiny. Would help if I actually hit the right letters. No. No, isn't this the one we put so much energy into? Doesn't have anything? Oh, that's frustrating. Doesn't have a single trait. Okay, killer's revival. Man, we didn't hit very good rolls with any of these. This one has greater life and spiny. Oh, that's sad. I guess we could only get energy steal. We couldn't get greater energy. So we were trying to get killer's revival, greater life, and energy. That's okay though. Very excited. Oh, here we go. We can read this now. +3 counterattacks. Alright, so Ultimate Fury would be amazing to breed with Protector. Probably like not the most damage ever, but still nice to be able to hit 3 guys. Frost Tissue and Adult Monsters, say less. Oh, these were just actually Swamp Dragon, Reaper Dragons that I just kept breeding because they're maxed and I had time. Alright, so I think our breeding goals, let's keep working on traits. I really want to know what this test shows. How long are we out on Blitz? 3 turns. Row female was not our max, the male is. So maybe we breed, maybe we get dragon tank going. Try and get some traits into this. Traits wise, I might use one of the new Offspring. I don't know, I was getting a little feedback from a couple guys in a video with the maximizing versus just breeding traits first and then maxing discussion. And they both lean on the trait side first, which makes a lot of sense, you know. I guess we'll just see. Alright, we don't need to bring our max. Let's get Hyena going. I don't have much time with him left. Dragon tanks, we're getting there. G energy killer, yes. Yes. And Blitz is maxed. Forward worm's almost dead. Let's just do this, because I'd kind of like to get the Fearless aura. And I might just instantly breed something to try and pass that on. Alright, got that done. Northern Expedition, I don't think I'm going to get anything else for. I think I'm just paying for it to hang out there. I guess I just hatched a bunch of hunter bugs, so I should have room somewhere. Yeah. Alright, let's do this just to be done with the Northern Expedition. This guy is so good. And let's bring another monster. These guys aren't very strong, so let's just do this. Alright, Merlin drop. G energy killer. We get you up there. Hyena, we get you up there. And we get the archers going. I'm not gonna lie, this like floor box setup is pretty rough on the old man neck and back. I'm sure glad this is temporary. That's alright. I felt so bad not getting out any content. There's a few of you who have been following every video, and I really appreciate that. You've been shooting me feedback in the comments, and I have tried to keep up with responding to comments, whether positive or negative, and, you know, thanking people just for taking the time to give me feedback one way or another. Yeah, shout out to Thomas lately. He's had a lot of good advice. Really hoping the audio quality did not take a step in the wrong direction with the move. Here at 5, we're just going to hang out. So it does seem like things get more XP for kills. So pretty much my strategy is just going to be ping things and let my melee units be the heroes and get 5 kills apiece. Sorry, got sidetracked, but yeah. Thomas had some nice feedback in terms of reading the traits and the audio. So we're going to try and keep these things improving for you guys. You know, I've got a Blue Yeti mic, so I know it's not like the highest streaming quality, but it's not terrible. I have seen a lot of Reddit posts as I've been trying to do some research that I am not the only one who's had issues trying to use it for higher quality things that you just can't get, like rid of some of the feedback and get a warmer tone. So we'll see. I'm not going to give up on it yet. Was thinking as I start to get good Offspring that I think I'm going to keep for a while, of naming it after the people who have subbed or been active in the comments. So I might start rolling that out as we get some good babies here. I do want to make sure that the monsters are going to live a little bit before I do that. I hate to name like an ant after you guys and it dies in a year and I'm like, oh, yep, there you go. On to the next. Alright, just this one up here. The Killer's Revival is such a good trade. Alright, got one level from him. Nice. Frozen Storm. Do we think we could do one of these? Greater than 14? Probably not. But I'd like to try. Okay, fire spit, webbing, dodge arrows. And he's got spiny skin. And I still don't have a very reliable way to get around spiny skin and insectoid. Who could I even bring? Yeah, I can't bring Blitz. I'm just kind of curious what these are. Yeah, I just don't think there's any way I'm winning these. Could do a death battle. These guys are pretty weak. It's a lot of money. Am I locked out level-wise on all my good guys? Oh, I can only bring insects. Ooh, that makes things worse. Horton can probably carry this. These aren't really the guys I want to be leveling up a ton. Alright, this is kind of sketchy. Let's fight manually just so we can try and control who dies. Oh, don't mind me just rolling around down here. Trying to get a little more comfortable. Oh gosh, alright, we're losing agility, not strength. At least that's one good thing. You're gonna have to kill everybody. I want you in the middle with Fearless Aura. And then you guys are gonna help protect him. And Hunter Bug, I think you're pretty bad. Let's see, they all moved 3-ish. So if they move up 3, they won't have any energy left to do anything. That has been my strategy, and I'm going to stick to it. I'll try and keep Hunter Bug engaged for a little bit of a flank. Okay, good, good, good. So what we're going to do is collapse here, and then we're going to start the flank on this guy. And then I should be able to... I mean, I kind of want to see it. We haven't even tried it yet. Flawless attack for 5. Alright, not very exciting. Should be able to win these 1v1s. Do I make it a 2v1? I mean, I'd rather get up one more so I can, like... Well, to be fair, I didn't look at anyone's. I am going to come here just because he's so scared. I changed my strategy. Wow. Okay, we got a level out of Sapphire Bug. That was a pretty good turn. Okay, we are poisoned here. Pretty rough. These guys aren't very good. That's alright. Alright, they're coming back. So we got an attack of opportunity kill. Let's go help up here a little bit. See if we can get some energy and life back first. Okay, Sapphire Bug with another kill. So far we spread out the damage between our guys pretty well. Let's see if we can get another kill here. And Let's just close this noose. Okay, who do we want to get the XP? Probably Sapphire if we can. Yeah, we got it. Okay, lots of money there. Let me take a second and manage these guys. He's pretty good. I am going to keep him with greater lifesteal for breeding purposes. So 24 abomination, it's going to go up another 5. We proc that, we're good. We can actually make it go up a little more. Goes -5, it still makes it go up 5.7. But that's not going to heal till 2 turns. Alright, I guess we leave it alone. I did plan ahead enough previously. Man, it makes me sad that he's a cell. I think this is my one that took forever to hatch that I really thought was going to be good. He'll probably have insane bite strength or something, but he still just doesn't have any traits, so I'm not going to invest any more in him. Alright. Not going to name the juveniles after you guys, because I want to make sure they are actually worthwhile before I do that. Alright, keep management's good. We just did juveniles. We need to go sell a few things because we have way too many hunter bugs. So let's level up and sell here. Horde worm, this is it, my man. You have lived a great life. Alright, dragon tank's about maxed. Good. We finally leveled up Green Ant right before he dies. Yeah, I knew he was close. You know what? Let's give you an insect skill. You're about out of here. Oh yeah, Fearless Aura passive. There you go. That's alright. The Druid now sells those better ones for us, so we're just gonna get a new one from the Druid here. Alright, we do want to start breeding Hyena and getting Protector on our tanks. Sapphire, we should have a couple levels. Oh, getting close. And then G Energy Killer. Nice, that was big to get both those insects. G Energy Killer, we're going to have a long time. Alright, there we go. We're starting out. I'm hoping to keep him alive for a while. Blitz, I kind of told you the backstory there. I'm not going to change that. That's kind of owed to my brother. And then as we keep getting these next couple good batches, I guess I could name the tanks. Theoretically, I'm going to have them a long time. But they're already really high levels, so they're probably not going to be like winning me medals and stuff. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. We'll keep naming newer ones from here on out. I'm gonna have to go back and write down some subscriber names. Keep the grind going. Alright, I didn't pay any attention to purchases. Really nothing good there. Recruiting, I debated getting into blacksmith, but my options are still terrible. That's a pretty good alchemist. We got Potion of Cures going for our breeds. And we're about done there. Alright, I think that's it for this turn. Onward we go. Untamed Monsters. Oh, I still never sold. Whoops. I think I need to surgerize. Who did I just surgerize? Uh-oh, I didn't realize. I thought it'd let me scroll down and pick a name there. Who did I just kill? Okay, got my alligator pair, got my dragon tank pair, got that pair. We still got Blake. Okay, good. I didn't kill Blake. Fudge. I think it might have been my max row. Alright, well, don't mind me while I redo the last 20 minutes and beat you right back from this stage without accidentally sacrificing one of our max level guys. Be right back. Alright, we are back right where we left off. I did not kill off my max row this time. Good to know for the future. Let's see. Horde Worm, do we want to just let him die? Does he want to go out in a ball of glory? I think he probably wants to be surgerized. Immune gut. Sure, I mean, 25% doesn't seem very good, but nah, we're not going to mutilate our boy. He's been with us too long. I don't know, there's no good way to do funerals in this game. How do you guys want me to end our homeboys when they're at that stage of life? Alright, I think we are good on everything. Shady Business still hasn't bit me in the butt. I'm going to leave this out one more turn just to see if I find new caves, but I don't think so. Nope. Okay, return home. Alright. Abomination, monsters, eggs, reproduction, monster died, rest in peace. Oh boy, Shady Business finally came back to get us. And we decided to be honest. 20,000. Alright, let's just do it now and be done with it. So I basically paid 20,000 bucks for my guy with Flawless Bite. I don't think that was worth it. I could have, I guess, lied, but... Alright. Nice, we had some Panthers hatch. 25 bite strength, so let's actually look here. I'm just looking why their resistances in life are a little different. I think it's because I gave him some human blood. But it didn't change any of the stats. Let me check the fears. Oh. Yeah, this one we gave insect blood to. So it's living, or reptile blood. Because its fear of reptiles is down 20 points. I mean, I guess that's good, but our fear is going to come from Fearless Aura from our next green ant, not this one. Alright, this whole batch was females. So I don't think we need to keep all these. Let's make sure we're highlighted on a panther we learned from last time. Sure, let's take a lung. I think I already have the mammal surgery, so I don't think that does me any good. My hyena, I think, is a girl. Yeah, female. So I can't breed hyena with any of those panthers. So, low-key, all those panthers are kind of useless. Alright, let's set up our alligators a sec. And then let's get a male panther up in here. Nice, there's room. A little late to the party to make it better, which is my own fault. Okay, it's already tame. We'll just do this. I know it's not going to be perfect. These guys, so their abomination was going to creep up, and then I was going to do this to slowly correct it, because now we're under. I should have just copy and pasted, but because they're all feeding on different things, it doesn't work out that smoothly. So we manually do it. Alright, you're good with your abomination. You're being sold, I didn't give you anything. Abomination 10. We've got a big potion on you. Do we need the hybrid? Or can I give you a junk one? I think maybe I keep... you still got a lot of turns. 3 turns. Alright, Panthers we aren't worried about, so we're, I think, set with managing that for now. Alright. More workers, I don't really think so. More weapons, I mean they might be like minimally better than mine. I'll look and just make sure down here that none have like multiple stats that are phenomenal. I like the idea for fun of making a two-handed guy at some point. Human killer. That's interesting. But I just spent all my money basically on that animal. Paying off the people, so I don't think I have a ton of money for that currently. Potions aren't very good. We're still making potions, yep. I guess we had one worker that wasn't working. Alright. Abomination, monsters, eggs. Rest in peace, my man. And we did shady business. Storage is over because now I've got the alchemist in the basement. Okay, that should be good, and then I might have to just throw a juvenile somewhere else if they didn't already. Looks like they did. Alright. Panthers, we don't... Oh. Yeah, baby. Let's go. And hyena's close. That's a good 6. I could sell some of this junk too. Alright, this dragon is about maxed. Sapphire Beetle and his flawless attack. What am I gonna do here? So always hits successfully, but it's not actually like a perfect bite. It doesn't look like it bypasses like spiny skin or poison skin or anything, which is kind of a shame that it has a 5-turn cooldown and it's not perfect. So, where's my rat? But you have flawless defense. I think for fun, let's just kind of breed those two. We'll keep trying to get him better, but let's just go for like a flawless monster. Yeah, let's just do that now. At least 50, that one's not strong enough. Haha, so close, so far away. Shock, frost, poison. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, so pretty weak, but we'll go for a flawless monster here just for fun. Because I think Rat's getting pretty old, and I'm going to lose him pretty quick. Maybe... Yeah, I don't have any potions of longevity. I still don't really understand what these alteration brews do. I really thought they would increase my like odds here of passing on the traits, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, we'll breed them real quick, and then jump back and maybe try and get Ultimate Fury on my hyena. Alright, Lesser Nobility, what do we got? Luck plays a big role. Have the same number of 4 to 8 characters. The composition of each team is random. So do I think on a random roll my team's good enough? The answer is probably yes. There's no level limit. I have very high monsters that should smoke these guys. He does have pretty good poison. There's no other rewards. Alright, here we go. Let's see how lucky we are. Oh, this is going to be an easy dub, I think. 56 bite. Let's go. Holy cow, is he good. Good magical resistance. Alright, I want hyena because we're close. Nah, manual fight time. Let's go. Lethal combat. Okay, warriors are stronger. Alright, you're my tank. Hyena's gonna come protect you. I've tried to like move up and hit and run, but then by the time you burn your attack and move back 1, you don't really gain anything by moving way up. Like I'll do it with my archer. I'll show you. Alright, you're gonna flank this side. You're gonna tank this side, and you're gonna flank over here. Okay. Okay, so they don't even have an archer. So I really should play this pretty patient. What are my odds? 34, and I can get off 3 shots. Sounds like good odds to me. Nice, 1 for 3. Alright, let's set up my wall here. Merlin, let's get you back and out of the way. Hyena, you need to be adjacent. So let's do that. And then I can't move you anymore. You're pretty much free to flank on this side, but I don't want to completely isolate you, so I'm just going to move you up 1. And you are going to fly after that mage, since you got good magic resistance. Get out of here, mage. You can't hit me. Yeah, 78 sounds better. Can't move back. Alright. Do want to protect him then. My mental math was off there. I thought I'd have 1 more to move up, but that's okay. Didn't really want to be on the offensive here. Let's see if we can get a kill. Merlin, move up 1. Got it. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So you gotta go 2 there. Okay. Then I think we can start to collapse this side a little bit, but I don't want to leave him ISO, but my archer can help here at worst. That's a pretty cool looking monkey. It's got to be a leopard monkey and something else. Alright, we tried. Now you die. You go full defense. You move up into the main tank spot to counterattack. Let's drain something's energy. And you say, hello, mage. One shot. I can still get off a firebolt here. Just start chip damage. Fear attack, lifesteal. No, let's just slow play that. Ooh. 20. No. No. Was this lethal? I think this was lethal. No, we were so close on Hyena. We finally had breeding plans. Oh, rip, buddy. Okay, you need to die. Oh, I did not think they would do that much damage. I could have just wiped him. Damn. That makes me sad. All because I was greedy. I mean, this guy didn't do like any damage. I thought it'd be fine. Shoot. Shoot. That's a big loss. Let's do a quick shot. I don't think that quite kills. And then we might be able to get the kill there. Oh, bummer. Hyena, no. Fudge. Well, can we buy a new hyena? Yes, we can. We're just starting over. Lose one, buy a new one. Sounds good. You got me, game. I mean, I deserved that for moving him into the middle main tank spot. I just really didn't see that guy doing 40 damage in a turn. But it's alright. We'll bounce back. Not really an essential pairing, I just finally had him about maxed. So I was very excited to start getting lifesteal. Alright, this guy is phenomenal. The spiny skin really doesn't even matter. Monster bite strength, good life, good health. He's really good. So let's start naming after our subscribers, since I don't think I redid that. Actually, I think I could Blake the other guy. And then this was... I don't know, Blake Energy Killer seems like a mouthful. Okay. So we are looking pretty good there. Starting to get that bite strength up. That's a female, so we're pretty close to breeding. Where does that leave my breeds? Okay, these two just getting flawless going. I like that. We still got a bunch of female panthers. I'll just keep this one. I don't really care about the abomination. It's going to live a couple years longer and it has human resistance. So let me sell, holy cow, 5. Let me sell a few of these. By a few, I mean all. Now I can rename it Panther. Alright. Cool. When do the druids come back? We're December. We're getting close. Base management's chilling. Alchemist still has one more turn. I am sad I lost that 99th percentile growth potion. Alright, that's fine for a couple turns. On to January, King's Own Tournament. Here we go. Alright, monsters, eggs. Expedition got back. Let's look at our monsters here a second. Weaker bite, but frostbite. Interesting. How'd you get frostbite? Is that because of the alteration? It might be. You are not very tame, my man. You're an angry son of a gun. Oh, I should have named them all. Whack. Alright, you are cell. So male cell's gotta go. Three elements on his bite. Killer Revival and Energy Steal. Decent bite strength, really good health, and he's going to live 10 years. This is a good one. That's a really good one. I think we just found our second flanking unit. That's amazing. Alright, nice. I'm not sure who we're going to name after. Give me 30 seconds here, take a peek. Alright, let's see here. I won't... Man, I thought I got emails when people subscribed. I was just going to peek at the most recent one. But they might be going to my junk or something. Alright, I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time right now, but we will keep the naming going. But that is a really strong guy. Anyone else that hatched out of that batch? You. 67 bite. Let's go. With another 15, we're up to almost 100. I'm very much exaggerating. That's bad math, but... And he got 19 spiny skin. So this guy high rolled bite. He's amazing too. Okay. We got a couple really good breeds out of there. So this is why waiting and leveling up first, I do think is worth it, because you're min-maxing your rolls. We're just not having much luck with traits, but hopefully that comes with time. Super agile, so this is a good flanking unit. And he's got Killer's Revival. Let's go. Let's go. Despite him having pretty good bite strength, I do think he's probably a sell. He's a really healthy boy though, so maybe I'll keep him for now. Alright, let's go check these. Tiger Bears, doing good. Healing off the last of that abomination the last 3 turns. These guys are getting real abominated on me. They've got 3 turns left apiece though, so now if I just cancel these, they'll be about back to 0. Alright, 1 turn of aggressive stats for nothing. Did my alligators hatch where I can see traits? Nope. And these are my hybrids, so I do care a little bit about these. It would be a rat and... Yeah, okay. So let's do something like this. And then I'll just give them all weak potions of cure if they're looking good. Let's do that and see what happens. Oops, I didn't copy and paste. There we go. And these ones that are like not abominated at all off the start, it does make me want to get the incubator house finished so that I can give them even more stats. New alchemist, new stock, expedition, archer, sorcerer. We just dealt with hatch, we dealt with monsters. Okay. We've got lots of new guys to bring. Panther, I'm gonna breed that, but I was gonna go for the male with hyena, but now I'm back so far, I don't know if it's worth it. Nice, got some levels. Okay, he's level 9. I kind of want to keep him around that range, because he might be good enough to start winning some medals. That's a good poison extract. That's a great brew of alteration. That's a great shock extract. Spiders and dragons. So this would be a bunch of my maxed guys. And honestly, they probably beat me. They definitely are scary. Wow, these are high levels. Might just do the classic games here. I mean, I really want these potions, but I don't know that it is worth it. So actually, we might call it here. We've had a good long video. I gotta get to unpacking the house here, and then we will fire it back up and probably start out with some kind of combat. Hey, thanks again for the patience. Hope you're still enjoying the series, and open to feedback on the new setup. I'm gonna keep improving the audio when I am not actively sitting on the ground playing, but one step at a time. Sometimes you gotta go a step backwards to keep getting better. So thanks again for joining, and we'll see you again soon.